Good morning, everybody. Maybe it helps if I get the microphone a little bit closer. That was kind of interesting. I originally tried to go live here, and it said live stream not available. Like, wait a minute, why not? So here we go. We are going to first things first. We're going to turn up the volume because apparently the volume wasn't loud enough. Unless I really enunciated and projected my voice. Which, this is kind of a casual stream, so I don't necessarily want to yell at everybody. It is Thursday morning. I'm just logging in for the... You can see it, 9:32. You can see I'm logging in for the first time. Oh, Isabel. Isabel's the one that everybody loves to hate. She's interesting. Good morning, everyone. Right now in Hollywood, it's 9:33 a.m. on Thursday, July 9th, 2020. There really isn't any news to speak of today. Yeah, we don't care about your TV watching habits. I wondered when I first started playing this game, and there was news every day, right? Every single day we had news. I'm like, how are they going to sustain this? How are we going to have news every single day? And it turns out we're not. So there you go. Most days there's not any news. In case you were wondering, I was dressed as an astronaut because last night I went and visited a friend's island who was doing their big 5-star island reveal. And they had is it Celeste? Was on their island, and it was a meteor shower. So I dressed the part. I dressed the role. My current favorite is this. Was it a Norak jacket? I'm kind of digging that lately. It is one of my more favorite outfits, and then I always pair it. Not the acid wash jeans. I might have a little bit. I might have a few of these worn out jeans. Got 3 pair. But the reason why I have 3 pair is I should only have 2. The reason why I have 3 pair though is because in case I ever want to create an outfit for my wand, you lose access to the clothing. So I wanted to be able to have a spare pair of pants available should I decide to do that. Let's see. Are we filling a ball cap today? Maybe. No, definitely not the dandy cap. No, definitely not. Could do this one. Definitely not a do-rag. For sure, no. Whoa, wait a minute. Well, I don't remember getting this coin headpiece, but I could just rock the Pharaoh look. I actually have a few different outfits now. Things are starting to come together. Blue, red. We're gonna go blue. We're gonna go blue. Wait, where are my denim pants? There we go. Little James Dean look here. I think this is the look we're gonna go with, and then I just need to pick out some shoes. Pick up some shoes. Man, what are we? Maybe a little too dressy. That's kind of a SoCal look right there. I'm not gonna lie. That's kind of a SoCal look right there. Maybe rock some white skates. Those are always a good choice. Like, those are a good choice. I have lots of good options here. I think we're just gonna go full on SoCal. There we go. That is the look. In case you're wondering, I don't know why the bedroom looks the way it does. It's pretty girly considering that I am a boy. It's for the TV show that Andrea and I did on Animal Crossing. And then that's the This is a remake of the cafe. This is not the OG. It is a remake. Oh man. So I've done nothing for my daily routine yet today. Go with my, let's see, Animal Crossing. Probably head over here and grab. Let's copy that. Head over here. Boom, boom, boom. Well, have you ever noticed on Twitter that if you try to put in Animal Crossing New Horizons, like one of the top options is Horizons misspelled? Have you guys ever noticed that? Is it just me? Maybe it's just me. Alright. We'll get that out of the way. We're good to go. What's going on, Rubik's Cube? How's life? Alright. It's finally not raining. I've done none of my daily chores. I have to kind of keep an ear out for the doorbell, apparently. Apparently something's getting delivered that has to be signed for. I think I'm just going to go one headphone off the ears. Okay, so really no progress is being made on my island. Oh yeah, star fragments. How much pocket space? Oh, I have plenty of pocket space too. Nice. Not a whole lot is being done on my island at the moment. Been working on other things. Would love to get more progress on the building and layout of my island. But really the boardwalk is pretty much it. Pretty much all that I've done. We have our little surf shop. All the star fragments. Definitely want to collect all those. Let's see which DIY we get today. No, I don't want the weeds. Iron. I don't think I have this one. Nice. Oh, thank you, Josephine. I appreciate it. It was a work of love. It took quite a bit to pull that off, between writing the script and then having the script edited, and then from there had to hire voice actors, except for Andrea, of course. She didn't have to be hired. She already had the gig. And then we just used her son for Preston. And then basically putting that thing together, we had all the voice actors just record each line that they read 3 times. We had them do it 3 times each. And then we just pulled the best take out of that. There were no redos. It was we have one shot at this, and then after that, we went through and we put it all in order. And then after it was all laid out, then we went and shot all the scenes to go with it. It's pretty crazy. I hadn't seen anything done like that before, so wanted to see if we could pull it off, and we did. But it definitely took several weeks to pull that off. So I don't know if we're gonna have another one. We'll see. And I haven't seen, whoa, these weeds. Go de-weed the island while we look. There's our first star piece. I'm almost done with my my museum, the fossil part of my museum, not the whole museum. That's never going to be done because I don't spend enough time fishing or collecting bugs to finish that. This is my newest resident, Tad. I think Tad is a frog. I was kind of upset because I was actually going to do a live stream. I had a resident move out and I was going to do a live stream where I used Nook Mile tickets to go find a new resident. And before I could do a live stream, a new one just showed up. And I'm like, no, that's not how that was supposed to work. But that is how that worked. All right, let's see if I can find my DIY for the day. Not for the day, but for the morning. It changes every few hours, and I don't know what the rotation is. But that is definitely not a DIY happening. But I'm glad you enjoyed it. I think maybe if we do it again, it won't be so... Oh, I have to pause this. There's the doorbell. BRB. And we're back. Whoa. Looks like I walked in on something here. We're gonna go ahead and just mosey on out. Yeah, if we do it again, I think we're going to put more humor in it, make it a hair more adult, and not so after school special. We'll see. We'll see what happens. You notice my my residents say bazinga now. They asked me what should be their new catchphrase. I don't have the slightest clue. And bazinga is the only thing I could think of. So Sheldon would be proud. What you up to? And Log Garden Lounge. I already know that one. Audie here has already been claimed by somebody. I just can't get her to leave. And everything that I can tell... Is this a new YouTuber? No. We're not... no, we're not new. Maybe Audie. Audie might be new. But Audie's already been claimed. Unfortunately, I just had a resident leave within the last couple of days. And everything that I can tell says it takes like 2 weeks before residents are going to leave. So the clock has restarted. And we have a... We're trying to get rid of Audie. I guess if I had been doing it properly, I would not have talked to my resident with the thought bubble above their head who wanted to move out and just let it keep rotating until it was Audie's turn. But I didn't do that. Oh, look at who we have. It is Flick. Flick is making an appearance. I had no idea. Did I barely start YouTube? No. I've been doing YouTube for like 3 years. We'll get to Flick in a minute. We'll get to Flick in a minute. We're gonna go see what's in my shop. I actually enjoy clothes shopping more than I enjoy a lot of the other things. I like the building, but I like seeing what outfits they have. Oh man. But if Dark Goal, if you were new, welcome to the stream. Let's see what we have. I have Taylor tickets. The thing I find with the Taylor tickets is the things I want. Like I don't love the leopard tee, but I love these Music Fest shirts. I kind of dig the rubber apron. I think those are pretty cool too, but they're only 840 bells. I don't want to use one of my Taylor tickets on something that's only 840 bells. But then the stuff I really like, the expensive stuff that I would want to use a Taylor ticket on, is usually over 3,000. So I end up just collecting the Taylor tickets and never using them. Wrinkle pickers. Nothing overly spectacular. We could go with the Griffin. See, this is 3010. I think they do that on purpose. But this is the Gryffindor, the Ravenclaw, the Slytherin, and the Hufflepuff graduation hats. You know that was done on purpose. Like it for sure. Maybe buy that for Andrea and send it over to her. I really do like the Music Fest tees. Those are some of my favorites. Nothing really. That's quite the little outfit there with the Music Fest shirt. I may go back and get the rubber apron at another time, but for now, yeah. Actually, you know what? Aside from the bug off, I think this is the very first time Flick has ever come to my island. This is a historic little event here. Oh hey, remember me? Flick. How could we forget you? What's going on, Cayman? The guy who loves bugs and all their skittery, crittery, sometimes glittery glory. I'm still looking for my soul bug. The one to be my artistic inspiration and lift me to ever more art. If you find a bug, will you sell it to me? Pay a little extra, no price is too high for my Chitonius? I don't know. Kindred. I don't know that word. And that's any bug. Devotion with conditions isn't devotion at all. Oh. And if you're interested in my art at all, just let me know. My commissions are open. You know what? I caught a scorpion just last night. That's rather fortunate. Keep it cool, Flick. 12,000. That is gonna be a sell. What's up, Booms? How's Texas treating you, Booms? Life good? Let me know if you catch any more. So it looks like for this stream, we're gonna be on the bug hunt. Now, just so you know, Flick does not buy any of the sea creatures. Neither does CJ. So keep that in mind. There may be a day when we have a third creature visitor come to the islands who will buy those from you. But today is not that day. Yeah, COVID's everywhere. It's everywhere in the United States. It's we're not doing a good job. Let's just put it that way. I've been good, man. I've been good. Maybe we should go ahead and catch this. This looks like a... Hope this isn't just a common yellow butterfly. Oh, yeah. Tiger butterfly. Okay. And... Wait, what was this? The cicadas. They're on competing trees over here. I'm terrible. The bugs that are on trees, I'm terrible. What do you need help with, Damon? I don't know that I can help you, but I will attempt to help you. No, I don't want my... Here, let's drop those. This to go up here in the place of that. What's going on, Scott? I'm doing well. How are you doing? That's the real question, Scott. The people want to know. The people want to know. How is Scott doing? Can you open your island? No, I can't. I'm sorry. Cannot do that. I don't think you can sell to another island anyways. Like for Flick, I don't think that works because Andrea she went to Scorpion Island like twice in 2 days. And she had 80, oh no, she had like 80 or 90 scorpions. And she went over to a friend's island who had Flick, and she couldn't sell them. All she could do was drop them or place them or show them or whatever. Oh, you need to walk straight. You can't hit them from the side. Okay, we'll test it out because I see a cicada up here. We'll just go straight on. Josephine dropping the knowledge. Like magic. There you go. There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is your tip of the day. Apologize that my island is so trashy right now. Will I please upload the gameplay videos? You mean from Twitch? You want me just to upload the raw videos? I can do that. I can probably take care of that for you, Lucky Gaming. Yeah, okay. What do you mean if you get a Switch this week? Is it because they're almost impossible to find? Or you're thinking about buying a Switch, you just don't know if you are or not? Scott's working from home. Not a bad gig. Like everything, there's pluses and minuses, but working from home is not a bad gig at all. I think after, in the US anyways, I think if, if and when we ever get over the coronavirus, or get it under control, I think a lot of companies are going to kind of alter the way that they run their businesses. Now, not everybody can do it, but if I'm a business owner, and I am actually, but if I'm a business owner that rents property for offices, this is gonna be kind of a tough angle here to get this shark. I'm starting to question whether I need to pay rent to have a building for my employees to come to. If I can get production from home, that might be the way I do it moving forward. There. Maybe. We'll see. I don't know. I think they'll have to do studies on what the production level is of people who work from home. There's definitely... Hold on. I have to focus. Nice. We got it. My reaction time was terrible, though. Oh, look at this. That is the most... Like, you can't even see me behind this thing. That is crazy. Obviously, there'll have to be some kind of studies on how much production's actually being done from home. But if it's comparable, like, you could even have less production if it's costing you less in rent, then you could still be a net positive. Just a theory. Yeah, I can get one. I'm gonna get it. Probably have to go a line. No, Boomer. Here's what you do, Boom. Oh no. Let's swap it. Booms, here's what you do. You go to Target.com and stock it every night. And they will say limited supply or limited inventory. And when it says that, wake up and go to the Target that says that first thing in the morning. And here's the pro tip on this. Don't go back to the electronics, because no one starts working in electronics. I think all Targets open at either 8 or 9. Check your local listings. But don't go back to electronics, because they don't open till 10 to have employees working in the electronics department. Pro tip right there. What you're going to do is, if the Target in your local area says limited inventory or limited available, something like that, you're going to go up to customer service, because they're behind the customer service desk, because they're highly sought after. Pro tip. There you go, Booms. That is what happened to my business. They went to working. Oh, so November 2019. Okay. So your business decided that it was more cost effective just to have employees basically not pay rent to have a building and have employees work from home. I get it. I totally get it. And obviously there's some things you can't do. But even if you take a building, say your company has 150 employees, just throwing a number out there, you have to have space to house all of that equipment, all of those employees. Well, if you can get that down to, maybe like 15 actually work from an office, that's a lot less rent that you need. That's a lot less floor space, a lot less real estate that you're going to need to have your building. So totally see that happening. So I'm not saying that businesses will go completely work from home, because I don't know that would actually work for everything. But I definitely can see where, a handful of people go to an office, but then all the regular employees work from home. I could totally see that happening. Son of May, I apologize. Streamlabs is mad at you. Wait, your Target doesn't even update their inventory? You had a friend go every morning, check, and they went straight to customer service, and they open. You go every morning, you usually get some new switches every 1 to 2 weeks. You should have a switch. There you go. Yeah, I can't believe your Target doesn't update their online inventory. That's crazy. I thought it was automated, but maybe not. I definitely am not a Target expert. And Booms, another tip for you. If you're planning on streaming, if you're planning on streaming, you have to get the full-blown, I don't have the box in here, but you have to get the full-blown Switch. You can't get the Switch Lite, which I do have a box. Hold on. Yeah, you don't go to electronics. They're not there. Go to customer service. But you don't get the Switch Lite. This is, if you're going to stream, this is a no. Don't do this one. You want to get the big console. Um, because this cannot connect to anything. And then, I'm even going to help you out a little bit more here, Booms. You have two options. Well, you have three. You have a lot of options. But for anybody else who's thinking that they might, who has a Switch and thinks they might want to stream, where is... I have one more box laying around here somewhere. Maybe. Maybe. Where is it? Okay. So, probably the easiest way to stream your Switch is, let's see. I don't know if you can see it or not. We'll move it up here. Like, you're going to need a capture card. This is the Elgato HD60S capture card. Extremely easy. You take your Switch and you run your HDMI in over here. And then it has a Thunderbolt or a USB-C that goes out to your computer. And you can stream straight from the Elgato software that goes with the capture card. Super duper easy. You don't need OBS. You don't need anything. You can do it straight from here. Really easy. These are like, I want to say they're like $250, but during the pandemic, they're super, super expensive because people are price gouging because they're in short supply. Like $250. And now you're not going to have a camera. You may have to use your webcam or something off of your computer. But the next thing you can do is, this is actually what I'm using right now, is the ATEM Mini. And this is way more than most people will ever need in life. This is so much technology. This is like a pro board switcher. Like, this is a mini version of what television stations use, or what sporting events use. This is a mini version of that. So if you're watching a game on TV, all the bugs in the lower corners and all that kind of stuff, it's a mini version of that. It's way more than most people need. But if you are planning on running your game, which is what I'm doing here, and you want a camera, which is what I'm pointing to there, but you want multiple cameras, which eventually I would like to have. I'd like to have the camera here, so when I'm talking to you guys, I can just talk to you. But I'd also like to have a camera over here, so when I'm watching or playing the game, I have another camera at this angle, which I'm working on. I might try to go get that today. We'll see. This right here, you can actually switch between the cameras. And so you just hit the button and it changes what is predominant on the screen. That's this little guy right here. This is like $300, which the value of this is way greater than the value of this, the Elgato. But this does a lot, and there's a big learning curve on how to use this. This is plug in and play. And now you guys are probably like, hey, we just want to watch you play this game. We don't really care about all this streaming stuff. Yeah, fair enough. But B, that sounds really expensive. And it kind of is pretty expensive. But what you can do is you can get on like eBay or Amazon, you can get this little daddy right here. You can get this little guy right here, this HDMI capture card. It is this big. That's all it is. HDMI to USB. This one was $13.99 or $13.97 or something. Works perfectly. You just plug it in and you're rocking and rolling. So you have options. You have options, and if you guys already have a GoPro, which I have laying around here somewhere, if you already have a GoPro, this is a Hero 4 Silver. You can just take the HDMI out, buy 2 of these, run your Switch through one, run your GoPro through the other, and for 26 bucks, you have a streaming setup. There you go. Obviously, I'm not using this. I do use it from time to time. I'm not currently using it. I'm using the A10 Mini. Because there's such a big learning curve on this that I would like to learn how to use it before I get to the point that I'm adding other cameras and such. But everything is a touch of a button. See, I just touch one button right there, boom, camera is gone. It's already built in. That is so there you go. And if anybody wants to buy this, I'm not using it. I'm probably not going to use it. Message me on Twitter if anybody's interested. And I'm not going to price gouge when I sell it. If you are interested, let me know. I have the Mini, not the Pro. I didn't need the Pro, and the Pro has even more capabilities, but it also costs more. And I have a love-hate relationship with the A10 Mini. It's way more than I need currently, but I've got it thinking I would grow into it. But for right now, it is way, way more than I need at all. And my love-hate relationship with it is the fact that I can't figure out if I have to start up the A10 Mini, then start the camera, then start OBS in order to get everything to work. But in the morning, because you just leave it on, there's no power on or off switch. It's just something that's always plugged in and running. It's always plugged into power. It's just always here. But sometimes the webcam doesn't work, and I don't know why. Like sometimes it doesn't. Sometimes I can't get this to work at all, no matter what I do. Sometimes it just looks like that. I can't figure out why. So that this is step one. I have way too many toys, and it's because I got stuff and then found out that there was something better. So learn from me. Like I got the Elgato. I got this capture card. A, because it was available, and I knew they were scarce. So I was like, okay, I have to buy it. I got it. And then while researching everything, I was like, you know, there are actually better things out there. That's not to say this is bad. For ease, this is probably the easiest thing ever. And I probably should have just stopped right here, truth be told. But then people were telling me about the A10 Mini and how great it is and how you can build into it and make it better moving forward in the future. I was like, you know, that's kind of a good point. If I'm going to keep streaming, at some point I'm going to want another camera, maybe a third camera, and the A10 Mini can do all that. This can't. But for today, for July 9th, 2020, this is all I really need. Well, this and then the little capture card, this little guy for the camera. Which you probably don't even need this for the camera. If you don't have a camera, you can just use the webcam that's on. I could just use the one that's on my MacBook, and that would be good enough. Wait, my camera's, having said all that, the camera's off? Oh, yeah. No. Just turn it back on. Sorry about that. Have I checked for firmware updates? I think it's set for auto. Son of May, do you use an ATEM Mini Pro or Mini? No, no, no. No new fossils there. I know, the reason why I was telling Booms all that is because I know back in the day, he used to stream, and I don't know if he's planning on getting back into it or not. But if he is, now you know. I don't want to hit that rock. I can hit this rock right here. If you noticed on my daily challenges there, I had a 5 times Nook Miles for hitting rocks. So we're going to get our rocks. I could say something really bad. Uh-oh, I'm going to slide off to the side. I'm not going to get them all. Dang. I could say something really bad there, so I'm not going to say it. Oh, you have a friend? Nice. Not nice that you have a friend. that didn't sound right. Nice that you have a friend that got one. I had never heard of it. I'd never heard of the 8. Ooh, look at this little... I can't carry anything anyways. But I do like the future proof of it. I like that you can get it now. What is... Booms, you didn't have to do that. You know what super chat is. But thank you, Booms. I appreciate it. But yeah, I had never heard of the ATEM. And so when I started researching, I'm like... I would recommend it to people only if they're in a position where they want to make things expandable in the future. If you're streaming a game or covering content, oh, I don't have a shower, where you don't need additional cameras, then there are probably better things than the ATEM. But if this is what you do, or you strive to do it, and one day you think maybe, yeah, why not? And these were the minis were sold out too. You broke super chat. I'm sorry, Booms. It pretty much, with everybody working from home and doing some kind of conference calling over video, like most of these things are sold out. With that house got in my way. And so I think some people are buying the ATEM Mini and the ATEM Mini Pro just because that's all that is available. These dragonflies are so hard to catch, I'm not even gonna bother. Swinging this. I appreciate it, Booms. Booms, are you gonna start streaming again? Is that in your plans? I like how Flick asks me if I have anything to sell. And when I say yes, he's like surprised about it. All very common bugs. Nothing worth getting excited about. The PUBG Mobile. Nice. Some Switch games. Very good. But you like PUBG, you could probably stream Fortnite on the Switch. Here's this Dragon Ball. Nice, got it. I think on what's today? The night. So in 2 days, I think on Saturday, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to have a fishing tournament, right? CJ is gonna make their way over to the island. Pretty excited about that. I was looking for some data mining information on everything, and I didn't come across it. $500 bugs caught. The only problem about having all this stuff here is now I can't see when the bugs go away. Kate is having some problems lifting the weights there. Oh, I need to get my wasps right on cue. What's going on, Dawn? I'm doing well. How are you? Congratulations on your Switch. Booms is looking to get a Switch as well. And Dawn just got hers this week, right? I think that's right, Dawn. And she got hers from Walmart. If I have my story straight, she found hers at Walmart. And they actually held it for you too, right? While you went to work, which is amazing on something like that. With hot items, man, you just have to find the right employee that's willing to hold it for you. A lot of times they're like, nope, sorry, we can't hold. And then the people who have to go work, make money, they kind of left out, and that's not cool. Especially today when people have the last week, nice. When stores have the ability to hold things, I get it. If you tell someone you're going to hold it for them, and then lunch shift happens and somebody new comes in and they accidentally sell it, then you have somebody who's really mad. And I guess I have a lot of scalpers, people who are buying up Switches and then selling them on the black market for profit, which, you know, I get, but well, Don, I knew that, but I wasn't going to bring that part of it up. But yes, I did know that. I mean, it's good news and bad news at the same time, right? Good news is, hey, I have all the time in the world to play now. The bad news is I got laid off. Yeah, Dawn, you're going to progress really quickly just because of the friends you have. You have all the people who can help you catalog everything right away. Yeah, when I bought mine at Target, when I bought mine, they had 9 or 7. They either had 7 or 9 that arrived that morning, and there were 5 people in line. And I asked because Andrea wanted one as well, and then her son wanted one. And so I asked if I could buy more than one. Like, legit, I wasn't trying to buy all 9 or 7. I was trying to buy 2, and they were like, no. I was like, okay. I understood. I understood. I'm glad that stores are limiting how many they can buy. Otherwise, I don't think normal people would ever be able to find one. The only people who'd have them are people who have the time and the money. Oh no. We'll just drop it. The time and the money to just go around and buy them all up. Which that's not good. How many wasps do I have? One, so I'm missing one wasp. People try to come and buy the whole stock. Yeah, which is good. I'm all for free market capitalization, free market. But I also don't think people should be able to buy up all the stock in one particular product and then charge an up fee for it. Free market enterprise. Alright, let's go with that and that and that. This should be pretty good. With the wasps involved in it. 21,555. You played Final Fantasy, was that 7 remake on PS4, beat it. Now I'm playing Horizon on PS4, both really great single player games. I never have gotten into the Final Fantasies. Like, no specific reason. I've just never really played them. Let's see, we have a fish. But I know people love the entire franchise of Final Fantasies. I'm still thinking about, and I don't, honestly, I don't even know why I haven't done it, but I still want to do the Resident Evil live streams at night. And do spooky streams. That's what we'll call them, spooky streams. No, but I want to play like a horror game and then play it at night. I just don't know which one is the best. The only one that I've really ever played was Resident Evil 2, and that one's not on the Switch, if I remember correctly. I think that'd be kind of fun. Silent Hill. Yeah. I remember, I think I remember when Final Fantasy, the OG version came out. Like, if you put a gun to my head and asked me when it came out, I wouldn't remember. But I feel like I remember it. I loved SOCOM back in the day. So I wasn't doing the final. I love SOCOM and then Halo, but I liked SOCOM way more than I liked Halo. Let's drop those. Drop those. More room. And I want to say Final Fantasy came out, and like during like the Super Nintendo days or Nintendo days, man, I loved Mario Brothers. Let's go find Pascal. $1987. Okay. Wait, it's fantasy. You think this is the last Final Fantasy? Interesting. What makes you say that? Man, okay, Super Mario Brothers was cool, but Super Mario Brothers 3, I loved that game. I think that was Super Nintendo, right? I don't think that was just a regular Nintendo. I think that was Super NES. You're making a dad joke. Let's not do that. Let's not make dad jokes. The Tanuki suit was the coolest thing ever. Uh-oh, we got a runner. Oh, where's Pascal? Oh, Pascal, you elude me. He doesn't always show up on the very first one. Sometimes it's the second, third. The Wizard, was that Kevin Arnold from The Wonder Years? Fred Savage? Was that the Wizard? Am I right on that? Wait, where's Pascal? My gates aren't open. That's 2. I need some more DIYs. Pascal has given me 2 pearls, a DIY, the mermaid dress, and the mermaid shoes. And I gave the dress and shoes to Andrea because I'm not going to wear them. I remember the Wizard. I should write a script. And we should read, like, Ready Player One is super cool. And now they're coming out with a Ready Player 2. I actually had the idea of writing a script for a movie. It was, let's see. It was a teenager who did vlog video games, so I think Pokemon Go or whatever. Obviously, it wouldn't be Pokemon Go in the movie because I wouldn't want to pay the royalties, but did vlogs, and then while out looking for a scarce item in a remote hidden area, comes across, he stumbles on like a crime scene or a drug lab of some kind. I hadn't thought of it, but some kind of criminal activity, and gets noticed. And so then he tells his buddies and everything, oh my god, there's XYZ happening over here. And nobody believes him because they think he lives in this fantasy world based on his gaming. So that was going to be the premise of the movie. Maybe because I have time, maybe I should write this. Maybe I should make that happen. Seems pretty relevant for today. He gave you his first pearl? Nice. Good job, Don. Name the game. Fuji Kong Run? and you can acquire boogies. Oh, Boogie Kong Run. I'll volunteer for the think tank with your movie. It's almost like you could add some meta-relevant D&D aspects. The problem is I know nothing about D&D. And in fact, here's what I know about D&D. Everything I've learned about D&D, I learned from Big Bang Theory. That's what I know. Oh, look at that. Found a pearl. Only the second natural one that I've found. I think the spawn rate is something like 1%. Pretty excited about that. It's kind of a sad statement, right? Everything I learned about D&D, I learned on Big Bang Theory. I was an early adopter on Big Bang Theory too. My mom loved it right away. She used to watch 2.5 Men all the time. And I think Big Bang Theory came out right behind or right before 2.5 Men on airtime. Like it started airing when they first released it. And she was hooked on it right away, and I was like, eh. And then I watched most of season 1 and season 2. Something happened during season 3 where they weren't releasing a whole lot of new episodes. What is this? Get out! 2 pearls in 1 stream? I've only found 1 in 8 days previously. And for some reason, I feel like season 3 was delayed coming out, or for some reason they stopped production. I don't remember what was going on in the world at that time. And I caught up on season 1 too, and I watched it ever since. It was one of the only shows that I probably have seen every episode of every season. Well, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. I've seen every episode of that as well. Yeah, right? Pearls everywhere. Boogie Kong Run is a nonsensical rhythmic alliteration of Pokemon Go. Boogie Kong Run. Like GoBots. GoBots. I remember GoBots. I'll have to sit down on the laptop and start banging out characters. Maybe Andrea could help me write it. She's a really good writer. She's a really good writer. She wrote an episode of Fuller House. She wrote a book. If you saw the little Animal Crossings video that we did, the kind of the after TV after school special, I actually wrote that, but she kind of came up with the idea, and then she was busy doing other things, so I wrote it. Maybe that's why I didn't do very well. Maybe I'll get more help writing my movie. That'd be interesting. I wonder if I could pull that off. Here's the thing with the entertainment world, because I have inside information, I don't think it's a secret. Like, they're not looking for new TV shows, they're not looking for new movie ideas or anything right now, because everything that was supposed to come out, everything that was supposed to start production, I should say, in 2020, has been backlogged. Like, they just pushed it back. And so they all the studios have a full slate of shows, probably movies, I don't know, but for TV shows, like, they have full slates that are on pause. And so they're not even listening to pitches or anything for new TV shows, because they just don't need them. They're like, we have a full lineup that we never got to use. There you go. Name one Luna after my daughter. You met her during our Harry Potter meetups at the Brea Mall. Nice. Yes, I remember. Oh, there's Pascal. I remember. Let's see what Pascal's gonna give me. So if you don't know, if you can say no, you're gonna keep it and then go give it to the museum. You can do that. But then Pascal will come back. Maybe not the next scallop you find, but within 2 or 3 scallops, he'll reappear. But once you give him one, he won't come back. And I'm not sure if you tell him no like 3 or 4 times, he may not come back. So keep that in mind. Chris, my wife, is Christy, daughter Luna. Yeah, I remember. Are you still keeping up with Wizards Unite? I feel like it's weird. Like I feel like a lot of people have left Wizards Unite, but then at the same time, they're actually gaining more new people as well, which is odd. I wouldn't think an AR game would be bringing in new people during the pandemic. So just focusing on Pokemon. I get it. Magic is just science with your eyes closed, man. That's deep, Pascal. Today was a good day. Today was a good day. I really hope I don't get a pearl. Now that I picked up 2, I really hope I don't get a pearl from him. Let me check my inventory real quick. I did. I got a pearl. See how it says 3 now? Man, he's stingy. From the sound of things, like listening to Expecto Go and Animagus and even Brita, to listen to them talk, it sounds like they're coming out with a new update soon. So probably shouldn't be too much longer. And yes, keeping up with 2 games is extremely difficult. I get it. I feel like on Wizards, the problem is that I want to say in July, there's only 8 days that don't have an event tied to it. Which, that's a lot. Like, I understand they want to keep things new and fresh and keep content coming out. But at the same time, it's like, can we pump the brakes a little bit? And really, like, to me, Brilliant events, that's not new content. Like, to me anyways. A button. It's like, it's the same thing. It's the same thing, just a different color, you know? Like, there's not a story that the... I mean, as far as I can tell, there's not a story that the Brilliant events further. I know, like, Lynette does a lot of breakdowns of the story and the conversations that they have. But at the end of the day, I just don't feel like there's actually a story involved with the game, which is what I was really excited about, is the story of it all. And I just feel like they leave it so vague that they don't really know where they're going. I don't know. These are my opinions. They do not necessarily represent those of Niantic or WB. But at the same time, I don't know what you would do in Wizards for new content. Like they like for and maybe I don't know. Like if you look at Pokemon Go, they brought in new content by having PvP. That's new content. They brought in the Team Rocket. To me, that's new content. I don't think of shinies as new content. Shinies just work in the Pokemon world because it matches with what Pokemon was. So the hunt to find shinies is that is the game. But then like, what are the evil ones? I can't even think. They're possessed, but they're not. The shadow versions? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's new content. Maybe it's not. But I think battling the Team Rocket, to me, that's new content. Releasing new generations is not new content. But they might be onto something with PvP. If they can get that ironed out. I don't know if I came to my Nook stop yesterday. Oh no, I did. You could potentially see that turning into like an esport. I don't know exactly how it would work, but that would definitely be new content. That would give that game life for a long time. They just celebrated their 4th birthday, and I can legit see that game. I can see that game going another 3 years as is. But I'm not going to put it past them to come up with something to keep it going longer. And if they were able to figure out a way to make the PvP portion of that, the battles, something more than it is currently, I could see that being easily a decade or longer. Because they can just always do new things with that. I have 3 mobile primaries: Pogo, HPW, and JWA. Oh, you have 388? Let me go check to see what my tournament prices are. I should check. I don't know if you guys can hear the chainsaw, but if you can, I do apologize. I don't know if you can. I don't see it registering. What do we have? Ugh. 118. No, thank you. See you later. But do something like Newt Salamander. And you can nurture and breed pets and then cast them your stat bonus during duels. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm legit trying to think of what, at this point, what could Wizards Unite do to truly bring in new content? I'm trying to think. If they would add dueling, if they would make it so that you could duel, I would be, that could be new content. Man, these chainsaws are really getting annoying for me. I just hope you can't hear them. I kind of wanted him to spit the pearl behind, but whatever. This was the mermaid sofa that Pascal gave me the DIY for. It takes 1 pearl and 10 sand dollars. In case you were wondering, if you don't have it. I need to go drop off that big O fish. The big O fish. But other than that, like, aside from dueling, like, I don't know. I mean, they could completely come out of left field with something really cool. But they were pretty adamant about they were never going to have PvP in the game. So what? I don't know where that leaves you at the end of the day. I don't know. Throwing a quit. Yeah, that would be like a PvP where you pick teams or something. You know, they have the code and the assets for the Flow network. And that's been in there since early in the game. And they've never done anything with it, so maybe that's a thing. Which would add a sort of PvP element. Maybe that could be new content. It'll be interesting. Oh, what does Pate want? No, I'm not really looking for a game, but okay. Thank you, Pate. I'm gonna drop that off because I don't need it before I go off on another island. Don't need my watering can either. Don't need either watering can, actually. Alright. Let's get out of here. I think the night bus was the Flu Network. What happened to my other channel? Which one, Josephine? Have I thought about growing a following on Twitch for live streams? Yes, Simon. I have, I do live streams on Twitch Mondays. I love the segue. I do live streams on Twitch Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Typically around 8:30 or 9 o'clock Pacific time. We usually stream for 2 hours. Ballpark, give or take. Sometimes it's only an hour, sometimes it's 2.5 hours. But yeah. It's a twitch.tv/pokefodder. Oh, show. The one I started. Oh, Fodder Plays? I don't know. I kind of... So I started that with an idea, and the idea was I was going to do Wizards Unite on this channel right here, and then do everything else on Fodder Plays. Because what ends up happening is, like, everybody comes to this channel that you're on right now is like, well, now they're like, we want Jurassic World Live content, and I'm not doing a whole lot because there's not a whole lot happening as far as like new content. I do live battles over on Twitch because Twitch is good for engagement, live engagements. Twitch really excels there. So that is why I went over to Twitch for that. But Wizards was... Like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but my channel wouldn't just sustain off of Wizards. And so I had to kind of rethink all that. And then I was like, you know what? this channel's monetized, at least I can make a few pennies for the work that I do put in, instead of going through the whole process of trying to get another channel monetized. And I really wish that it was like it was when I started my YouTube channel, where you could just start it up day one and you were good to go. It was so much simpler. Could I have picked a worse island to come to? It was just a much simpler time back in the day when I started on my YouTube. And so in the good old days, you just started up, said I want a YouTube channel, and then you could start making content, and you didn't have a bunch of rules and regulations. You didn't have to have hours and followers. You just went and played, and it was all fun. But it's not like that anymore. By the way, that's my old man voice. Now you know why I don't do impressions very often. But anyways, I just decided it's too much trouble trying to remember, am I logged into Fodder Plays? Am I logged into Fodder? And so I just decided to come back to the original channel and just, you know, just use this for whatever. And I get it. People get upset. They're like, I subscribed because I wanted Bill and Games title here. I wanted Pokemon Duel videos, or I wanted Jurassic World Live videos, or I only care about the Harry Potter videos, or I only care about Animal Crossing videos. I don't care about the other stuff. And it's kind of like, unless you're covering a massive game like Pogo, it's pretty, or Fortnite, it's pretty difficult to sustain a channel off of one game. And so kind of the way I look at it is ESPN covers sports, but they don't just cover football. They cover football, basketball, hockey, and not everybody tunes into ESPN to watch football. Some of them tune in because they're only here for the basketball content, and then they just don't watch when the football content is on. That's kind of how I just kind of said, you know what? Some people will be here no matter what I do, like Fantasy. He watches everything. Some people like Animal Crossing. Some people like Wizards Unite. Some people like Jurassic World Alive. And so you tune in and find out what it is you like or don't like. And I'm cool with that. Different strokes for different folks. How's that? Nick and Holly moved over there. It's messed up what happened to Holly. With her YouTube channel, right? Like she had her YouTube channel stolen? Did I see that right? YouTube is good for creating content. Twitch is good for doing live streams. And kind of the reason why this isn't over on Twitch is because for right now anyways, I have a very tiny following. I'm not... Hold on a second. He almost had me there. This should be an eel. Let me look. I would say that there's less than 10 people watching this right now. Oh, there's 10. Okay, so there's 10 of you here. That's a tiny amount of people who are interested in Animal Crossings. But for now, that's not to say it won't ever move over to Twitch, but for now, let's do this on YouTube, and then we'll keep JWA live battles over on Twitch for the time being. And then if and when the day comes, we may do any and everything over on Twitch. Who knows? All very fluid. Oh, you didn't like Mario Kart Tour? I really liked Mario Kart Tour. That was a fun little game. They botched PvP pretty bad, or maybe I just was absolutely horrendous at PvP. But I couldn't get better than like 6th place out of 5 racers on the PvP races. For just a game, like if you're sitting at the doctor's office, or if you're waiting on a flight at an airport, or like you just have a few minutes to kill, I still think Mario Kart Tour is one of the best games you could play on your phone for sure. Yeah, right. I like Scott. So you get it. Like it's a really good, just kind of kill some time type of game. I wonder if pearls spawn more often when you go to special islands. Although there's no way I'm gonna have better spawn rate. Look at that. Did you see that dismount? Where's the instant replay on this? Yes, I must say, that was a perfectly executed dismount and full rotation into the diving pool. Now, we are going to have to deduct some points for the size of that splash, but the form and the timing was perfect. Since we can't have Olympics. Oh, and it looks like, I feel like the net is a lot closer. The boundary is a lot closer on the random island, the mystery islands. There are only, let me go look. Since I'm here in the water, look at my Critterpedia. I'm only missing 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 of the sea creatures. And I don't know how many of those are Southern Hemisphere. But maybe some of these are rare and are only on the Mystery Islands. See what we can come up with. So far, everything's the same. The moon jellyfish looks a lot like a pearl when he first starts to bring it out. Going back to AR games, I'm interested to see on Catan. I'm interested to see how they do the PvP, because right now you're trying to build up a settlement, and then every team, every faction has you can build on the same public settlement. So it'll be interesting to see how that works. Like, does the yellow team decide in local area A that it can't compete? Like, either red or blue is just way too big, and they're too far developed, and they have too many victory points in that settlement. So does the yellow team just kind of bounce and not even try on that particular settlement, and then move over to a different public settlement and try to build that one up? And as of right now, I'm being told that there is really nothing that you can do from home. Now, you're going to have your own private settlement, but as of right now, there's not a lot to it. It's like every 6 hours, it's like opening a 6-hour incubator, more or less. So you don't really need to be around. Now, there's a lot that's not in the beta, so far. That could change, but I think if there's nothing to do, if you have to go out, like apparently in Ingress, there's nothing you can do at home other than recharge portals, which I don't even know what that means. But if there's nothing you can do at home, that's gonna make it really rough for the game to be successful. I saw Holly put out like a tweet yesterday about Raid Hour and how nice it was to be able to do Raid Hour from home. I know Niantic loves, they want people out and about, exploring neighborhoods, exploring new places. I kind of feel like if we've learned anything during this pandemic is these AR games can have elements of going out and exploring, but can also have elements of staying home and you still have something to do. So if they don't have anything to do while you're at home, I don't think it's going to be very successful. I think you need to find that happy blend between the two. And if they can do that, then I think they may have a pretty decent game on their hand. It's not going to be Pokemon Go, like, let's be real, but it'll be interesting to see how they navigate. Like, they've had Pokemon Go for 4 years now, just had its birthday, and now they have, and then Ingress was out before that. But then now they have 3 games to pull from for learning. I'd be interested to see what they've learned. You know, it's as a company, you can have great ideas or ideas that you think are great, and they might be, but if consumers don't buy into it, then it's not going to go anywhere. And, you know, like Daewoo, if anybody remembers the Daewoo car, like, it was an affordable car. Let me catch this real quick. Nice. Where you could get a fully loaded car for not much money, but the consumers never really bought into it. And they eventually went out of business, even though they had a good idea. They probably had a good product. I don't know. I never owned a Daewoo. But if the consumers don't buy into what you're selling, then it doesn't really matter what you're selling. And so they've had 3 games now to try to get knowledge, to gain knowledge of when you're going to release a new game, what does the player base want, and what do you need to have to attract people. And I think one thing that Jurassic World Live does really well is it incorporates both the go out and find things, because you need DNA, but also you can sit at home and play PvP for free. I guess on Pokemon Go, you have to use battle passes or battle tokens or something. But oh, this is new. A pufferfish. Nice. Very nice. But I don't think, as far as I know, you can't just sit and battle PvP in Pokemon Go all day long if you wanted to, but you could in Jurassic World Alive. So I think that's something that Jurassic World Live does really well. And I'll be interested to see if Catan has a stay-at-home and play element that blends seamlessly with their get out and explore element. And Wizards Unite, when they added the night bus, that helped with the with balancing things out of what you can do at home versus what you can't do. So that was a good thing. at the same time, they kind of killed any reason to go out unless you're with some friends right now. Unless you're hanging out with friends, there's really zero reason to go out to any fortresses unless they're sponsored fortresses and they still give better supplies, rewards. Other than that, there's no reason to go out and play anymore. So I don't... Yeah, they gave people things to do, but at the same time, they kind of ruined or cannibalized one of their play options. If that makes sense. And yeah, you have to have runestones in order to battle, but runestones are so plentiful that it's not a limiting resource, so that's not that big a deal. I'm looking for some gold on them there islands. We're looking for some gold. Well, I guess that's the end of my exploration. Guess we got our gold. I don't see... There's a bee. I don't really see any rare looking bugs. Alright, let's get out of here. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, I think they, as far as the factions, it looks like, Scott, it looks like it is set up where it self-balances. And it looks like, depending on if an area is designated like a rural area or an urban area, building fluctuates. Like how the supplies it takes to build varies. So that'll be interesting to see how that plays out. I legit feel like there's only about 20 people that are playing Catan. So, and they're all in New Zealand, so they're basically, it is I don't even know, it's 11:10 on Thursday here, and I feel like in New Zealand it's probably Friday already. Like 8 in the morning or something on Friday. So getting in, they usually post on their Discord overnight while I'm sleeping, and then I wake up and there's a whole bunch to talk about, but then there's not a whole lot going on from them the rest of the time when I'm awake. Wait, where's that pufferfish? I have to go donate that pufferfish. Is that a frog? No. Wait, what is this? Oh, it's just a grasshopper. I have never caught a frog. Maybe they're only in the... I hear they're in ponds, so maybe they're only in the pond. I guess since I'd caught the grasshopper, I probably should have just sold it to Flick. But even at double the price, these common butterflies aren't worth anything. I was one of the small amount of instinct people in my area for Pogo, but I still kept it relevant in Pogo by myself. Nice. It'll be interesting to see how they balance that out. And some of the beta people have said, that they should just assign you a faction. And I think for the most part, that would, I mean, I think that'd probably be okay. But people who really care, like if me and Fantasy and Scott and Son of May, we're all playing, and we cared, we would just re-roll until we all got on the team that we wanted. So I don't think that solves. I don't think that solves your problem of balance. Whoa, look at this. Miss. Swing and a miss 2. Swing and a miss 3. Now I'll never see it. There it is. Got him. That should be worth quite a bit from Flick. But you can, so in Catan, during the orientation or the tutorial, you pick which color you want to be. And then after you reach level 3, you're allowed to change if you want. And then I'm not sure if you can change every season or how often you can change. But you can change after you hit level 3. I think what you would probably see happening if there's no way to balance it all out is on that first change, people just figure out what is the best faction in my area and then go with that color. So hopefully they have a plan to bridge that gap. Or maybe if you're on the faction with the least amount of people, maybe it takes less to build, and then everybody will switch over. But then it'll change because then too many people. Who knows? I don't know how that's going to work yet. I do like that they have the friends list. The friends list looks way more in depth than it is in Wizards Unite for sure. And a lot of features that they just brought out to Pokemon Go, where you can tell if people are online. They have a lot of those features ready, so that's good. That's not what I wanted. If I time traveled, I would kick people off of my island here. Whoa. Wow, why did everybody just get blocked? What are you guys saying? And why is it getting blocked? That is the better question. Hold on, let me go see what it is that you guys just said. Let me see why it got blocked. Log in. Hold on. I don't even know what setting I have there. that just got you guys a cloud bot, I think. Timers, quotes, commands, modules, mod, tools. Maybe it's the word protection. Let's go with that. Go ahead and try to type those again. I think I turned off whatever filters were on the chat. But I still can't see what it was that you guys tried to say. Store polls, betting, importer name, prime. Maybe I have CloudBot turned off, so I don't know. I honestly don't even know why you guys got flagged there. I should look into that. Wait, Fantasy, you just got yours blocked too, but it went through. I think maybe if you type in like a full paragraph, I think it doesn't like it. Oh. Oh, hold on. Setting. Defaults. Huh. I'm going through looking here, and I did not know that I had so many people that had been banned from my channel. I'll try that. Maybe that turned it off. Got it. You can go ahead and try that again, Scott and Son of May. Maybe if you typed out something really long, maybe just break it up into a couple of enters. Oh no, I have people who are banned from my channel. Not Scott and Son of May, not them. But there are actually people who are banned. Nobody's name that I even recognize. So it was probably somebody who just came in and was saying dumb things, and then they get banned for that. I wonder if Scott and Son of May are in timeout. No. It doesn't say that they are. Yeah, I don't know exactly what happens when someone gets banned. I don't even think my channel shows up for them at all anymore. I was saying I was in the same boat as Fantasy. I was in it. Oh yeah. Okay. So see, whenever you type that, I got an alert. Like this time it came through, and it came through before, which is weird, but it also comes with the a warning. I don't know. We run a tight ship around here. We don't appreciate you guys coming in and giving the place atmosphere. Ooh, you know what? I might be able to find a DIY on this island. Message in a bottle. Maybe not. That is super disappointing. Ooh. Maybe I shouldn't run around like a wild man. Maybe this is just a fruit island where I get a non-native fruit. Which is what it looks like, because there are no trees for me to shake here. Wow, what a waste. Although I can sell all this fruit. I guess it's not the worst. But it's not great. Oh no, it's a shovel. I meant to buy a shovel. How come none of you guys told me that? When I was at the store, how come nobody said, hey, you were supposed to buy a shovel? Not a net. Then for sure, I'm going to have to take all these peaches and sell them to fund my shovel that I need. Look, if I lean too far back, then I'm not on the camera anymore. Looks like I'm there. No! Oh, I hate that. Like the worst thing ever. Rock. But going back to Catan for just a minute, that game is easily 2 months away. Easily 2 months away from coming to the US, so I'm like when it gets here, it gets here. Is kind of the attitude. There's so little hype behind this one. There's no hype train. A lot of peaches. Peaches are 500 bells each on my island, since peaches are not the native fruit. My island is a cherry island. Unfortunately, I have over, well, it's not unfortunate, but I have over 6 million bells. And my house is complete. So, like, there's not a major incentive to go out and do things for bells. Bells are definitely not the premium currency. Those would be Nook Miles. Nook Miles are definitely the premium currency. In fact, bells are so plentiful that I just buy my tools now. I don't even bother to make them anymore. I should go out and look for some pearls. It's crazy because pearls only sell for 1,200 in the shop. But Yeah, like on the black market, they sell for a lot more. Oh, so that was a terrible entrance into the water. I think even the Russian judges gave me a 1 on that one. Maybe. I doubt it, though. Like, all games have a premium currency and then a separate currency. Hold on just a second. False alarm. Oh, Andrea, your wine is here. Your wine is here. But yeah, games always have like their premium currency and then their common currency. And I don't think they really ever let you use the common currency to gain the premium currency. I'm trying to think, and there's probably a game where it's happened. I can't think of one off the top of my head. And it's probably pretty rare that it happens. I feel pretty fortunate. I've already gotten 2 pearls today. Yeah, you can exchange the premium currency for the common currency, definitely. Which is foolish, for sure. Are star pieces? Are star fragments? Are those highly sought after, or no, not really? Or is it just the astrological fragments, like the Gemini and the Cancer and the, I can't even think of what, Leo, Capricorn, Sagittarius. Ouch. How did your cat break it? Was it up on a bookshelf or something and the cat knocked it off? Because that sucks. This is not the time for your Switch to break. Not the right time for that. No time is a good time, but definitely not right now. Didn't your cat know we're in the middle of a pandemic? Like, finding a Switch is difficult. Man, I feel like I've gotten a lot of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I have a fossil too. Maybe that fossil is one that I need. I'll go get my fossil appraised. And we're gonna go check it out. I want to say I only need 2 or 3 fossils to complete that portion. Ooh. He peed on it. That's bad. Yikes. You shouldn't have put it in the litter box. Man, unfortunately, when it comes to like pet urine, I think there's alkaline. And I think that really does bad things to metal. few more things. Well, all right. Lifting off November Oscar whiskey. So that is now NOW or whisker. Should be whiskey, but whisker. And in Radio Talk, Foxtrot, Tango whiskey, WTF. So they did now. I don't know if November is the correct one. It's definitely not whisker. It's definitely whiskey for W. O. I don't know what O would be. Let's see if this is what we need. Oh, it is Oscar? Okay. It seems like one of those there's not really a whole lot to confuse it with. Acanthostega. Oh, I already have it. I'm fine. Jolly good. Alright, let's go check out the museum real quick. So I have all these now, and I think, like, I needed 4. And I think I got them all in one day. Look at that. That's 100% complete now. All of those. And then we move in to the main hallway. I'm missing the back end. This. Not this one. The Plesiosaurus. I'm missing the tail end of that. And then I have all of the Quetzal. I have all of the Pteranodon. All the Stego. All the Anki. I don't remember what that is. That's a Parasaurolophus in the back, I think. I don't remember what that is. We got my Triceratops. In the back, that's Pachycephalosaurus, I believe. There's the T-Rex. I don't remember which one this one is. But all those are complete. The Metrodon is complete. This little booger is complete. Then I have my woolly mammoth. I have my Smilonimes. I don't. I don't. Is that a Smilodon? I don't even remember. Saber-tooth tiger. And then I'm missing the body of my Brontolasmith. That is the Brontolasmith, right? No. Or is that the... Yeah. Megalocerdos. So I'm missing, what, 2? Yeah, I don't think cats are supposed to have teriyaki chicken and Mountain Dew. Oh, and then I have my Brachia and my Diplodocus, both complete. So it looks like I'm missing 2 pieces. Those will take forever to find. My art museum isn't even worth going into. I only have 2 pieces of art in there. I actually bought a fake. A little upset about that. A little upset about doing that. I don't even know where it is. I think it's in my house. See if I can find my fake painting. I don't know if I hung it on the wall. Oh no, see, it's right here. Let's see, we'll go downstairs because there's nothing downstairs. Oh, you have red? Oh, look at this. I totally forgot I was doing this. All right. I know it's super incomplete, but who can tell me what this is? Like, it may look like nothing to you guys. Yeah, John, I don't think that's the way that goes. Anybody? Dawn is right. It is a set. Not Big Bang, although it's a good guess. It is a good guess. Ooh, no, Not Always Sunny in Philadelphia. I've never actually seen that show. This is a super popular show. And just forget that the one behind the refrigerator, forget that that screen has snow cones on it. I was testing it out. The dartboard is throwing you off. So don't think of it as an arcade dartboard. Think of it as just a dartboard on a door. Friends, there you go. But which one, Josephine? Think of the door right here. Think of this as being the front door. Right here. That's okay. You're forgiven. Joey and Chandler, you're right. Good job, Jerry. I started trying to recreate Joey and Chandler's apartment. And I forgot that I was doing this. All right, so let me go look. Where's that piece of art? This is my fake. But I don't know why it was fake. I think in the real painting, she's wearing a red top. Or maybe she has the little swoosh. Yes, Purge. I will cover the JWA patch notes if they come out tomorrow, but they're not coming out tomorrow. So I would not be anticipating. Is it the earrings? See, I bought it thinking it was real. And then when I found out it was fake, I was like, no. And I couldn't remember why. But then after, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, well, maybe, I feel like maybe her little whooshy whoosh up top was red, or maybe her dress or whatever. Who said they aren't coming out tomorrow? I said they're not coming out tomorrow. But I don't even know what this painting is called. Wistful Painting, Animal Crossing. Oh no, so I did get, she did. Okay, so it was the earrings. All right. Dang, no wonder it got me. No wonder it got me. I was devastated. I was like, no. Yes, they did release the final creature family. So maybe it was her earring. Oh, is it called the girl? I don't know. I don't know what it's called. But if the painting is called the girl to pearl earring, and her earring is like not pearl in the fake one, then that would be a pretty dead giveaway. I missed it. That's the one piece of fake art that I own now. I was so sad. I was like, wait, what? No! And the sad thing is now I don't even know which one was real that day. Because you can't go back and look. We got a bunch of stuff to sell. That is true, Don. I did get Nook Miles for buying a fake, which is probably better than the art, truth be told. I'm just gonna get rid of that cherry tree. I don't need it for anything. I don't know why we're not wearing masks. Well, because my island has squashed coronavirus. We eradicated it from our island. How many fish I'm missing? So sad. Oh, this is a new one. July, August, so it's a summer month. Look at this thing. Also a summer. But it's only dawn till dusk. Can't catch that one overnight. Or fish is not available. I caught this on the last day of May, I want to say. Like, I legit think I caught it on the last day of May. Suckerfish has been around for a while. The Stingray, I actually got this one in the southern hemisphere, I'm pretty sure. You only eat apples. All the sharks came in June. Squid's going away soon. It's not hard to find. That's year-round. No. A dab. I don't know when I would have gotten a dab. Because I don't think I ever played the game in April. Anchovy year-round. Horse mackerel year-round. Pretty much it's just not in the winter. Only time it's not available. Sea bass all the time, all the time. Red snapper all the time. Okay. Butterfly fish. Looks like that spring and summer. In the northern hemisphere, of course. Spring, summer, and fall. I wish, and I could go look it up, but like I wish it'd show me. Wait, stop. I wish it would show me which ones I'm missing, so I could at least see if they were available right now. That way I would know, hey, I'm missing XYZ, and I could go look it up online, I guess. That takes away some of the fun. Oh, look what I got from... Is it Celeste? Is that who... Is that the... Like, I got an iron wand. Like, why... why would I want this? I did get the DIY for the golden dung beetle yesterday. I need a lucky cat. Should just make some gold bars. Very manly, I guess. Yes. It's definitely more manly than the shell wand. I don't have anything that's craftable right now. I wish I could just look at which wands. But there's no way to do that. So I can only make the iron wand, the shell wand, and the star wand. I have the bug. I wonder if we're gonna get a fish wand after the fishing tournament this weekend. I think on the 11th. I think we have a July fishing. On Saturday, I think we have CJ's coming over for all his viewers for a fishing tournament. Let me see something real quick. We're close there. What do we think? Should we give this one a try? What we're gonna do. We're going to fish and try to get 50 straight. I don't even know what I'm at. But I do have a paper and a pen. I did not. Thank you, Scott. Someone's looking out for me. So I can start tracking my fish. Fish tracker. We're just going to start at 0 because I don't know how many I have. Hope you guys don't mind seeing me in my chonies. I need a good hat for fishing, I think. Might need some sunglasses on to keep the reflection of the sun out of my eyes. Probably a good idea. Let's go with the lace-ups. There we go. That's the look. That's the look right there. I'm thinking of the Prince song, You've Got the Look. Plenty of room in the pockets. I'm gonna buy a shovel, and I'm gonna buy an extra fishing pole. I don't know how long I've had the one that I have. Or a fishing rod. Okay. Then we're gonna buy the shovel. We are set. All right. Have to loosen up for this one. Gotta get some stretches in. Oh, yeah. All right. We're gonna try not to mess up the very first one that we come across. And try not to mess it up. This is good practice for this weekend, though. We're going after 50. Now, I'm thinking there's definitely an optimum strategy for this. And my guess is... I wonder if I could throw bait into the ocean. My guess is that the strategy is to not go after sharks. Those are the more difficult to catch. In fact, I want to say the smaller the shadow of the fish, the easier they are to catch. And by easy, I mean with sharks, you have to be pretty quick on the trigger in order to pull them in. And that leads to a lot of like guessing and anticipation, which that's not good when you're trying to go for 50 in a row. The smaller fish seem to catch and hold on a minute, and that gives you a little more leeway. You don't have to be as precise, as accurate. So yes, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna try to do this the easy way. Boom. That's one. No, it's more than one, but we're gonna call it one. We're gonna call it one. Yeah. I wish you get rid of villagers easier as well. I mean, and it's not difficult if you time travel. Apparently, it's super easy to get rid of them. I'll definitely take up some star pieces off of my island here. Nothing. I don't know. That kind of looks like a bigger fish. Oh! Ooh. You see that? That's two. But you see that? They tried to go on one. Going on one is tricky. They try to get you sleeping. Get into a false sense of security. Like, they're not going to go on one. Oh my god! Yeah, it's not good. Not good. We're at two. And in fact, here's what I'm going to do. We're gonna switch the lights. And every 5 in a row that I catch, we're going to change the color of the lights. So then we kind of fade to add a little production value to my fishing. Which, like, who would have ever thought watching people fish would be entertaining? 1, 2, 3. Got it. That's 3 in a row. At least 3 in a row. We could be higher. Could be higher. Well, we're definitely higher, but we're going to call it 3. Just because. Oh, hold on. Grab the other star piece from off the beach. Go after this guy. Looks like a smaller one. 1, 2. Got it. That's 3. We're doing well, Demon. We're trying to catch 50 fish in a row. Oh, see, this is a big fish. I'm tempted just to let this one go. Although we are early in the competition. And it's not a shark. I say go. Well, let's go for it. Let's go for it. 1, 2, 3. That's gonna make 5. That is gonna make 5. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can do this. Let me make sure yellow even shows up. You guys legit may not even be able to see the yellow. You can't even see yellow. About orange. Yeah, you guys can see orange. So we'll go to orange. That's 5. Oh, what's Simon thinking about? You're messing with my mojo right here, Simon. Thanks. Appreciate it. Here's how much I think of your retro shades, Simon. I'm so ungrateful. We're 5 for 5. Feeling pretty good about this so far. No real scares. There was the time they went on 1. But other than that... No. Oh. We're gonna fish from the flowers? Nice. That's gonna be 6. Oh, and another pufferfish. Got our first pufferfish earlier today. Whew. That's 6. Another big one. Hopefully this is just like an olive fish. Those are really easy to catch. 1. Got it. Nice, nice, nice. That is 7. Sea bass. Ooh. Oh, the moment of truth. What do we do? We need to get to 50. We're only at 7. And there's a shark. I'm tempted to skip the shark. I'm tempted to skip it. Just because. But what fun would that be, right? What fun would that be? Let's do it. Oh my god. That was so lucky. That was so lucky right there. Oh man. It was a shark and it went on 1. I wasn't ready for it to go on 1. I'm not gonna lie. That very well could have been the end of our streak. Oh. Oh man. And then to lose it on that. And then to lose it on something as dumb as that. That's where they get you. That's where they get you. They lull you into sleep. They catch you anticipating. You see the mantis over here on this? Oh man, we didn't even, like Like, we were at 8. That's so sad. I'm gonna catch this one. I'm gonna try this one more time. Alright, so we're at 1. Scratch on my pad here and start my tallies over again. So embarrassing. And it was on a small fish too. After the whole speech about how the small fish were the easier ones, and then we go and mess it up. Probably the better way to do this is I should buy a Nook Mile ticket. I should sell what I have. Buy a Nook Mile ticket. Get to an island where they're all in the middle pond. And then it'll be a lot quicker. Instead of constantly running around my island. I don't really have any good fishing spots set up on my island aside from the ocean. Rip. My theory of catching the small ones has been my demise. Alright, we're going to regroup. We're going to take a minute. We're going to regroup. We're going to buy another fishing pole. We're going to sell all the fish that we have. So disappointing. I thought we were on a streak there at the beginning. I thought we were on a roll. We were feeling good. We were coming off the big shark. And then we threw it away. And then we threw it away. Alright, let me buy one more fishing pole. We're going to buy a Nook Mile ticket. We're going to go to another island. We're going to knock out 50. Who's with me? We're going streaking. Through the quad and across the gymnasium. The reason why I'm buying a second fishing pole is because I don't think they last for 50. Don't think they do. So I don't want to get over there, be on a roll like 47, something good like that, and then my fishing pole breaks. I gotta break my mojo. You like that? I think in yesterday's live stream we had Austin Powers references. Today we have old school. Never know what you're gonna get around here. You think you get 30? Okay, so I'm gonna need 2 fishing poles out of this. You want to be successful, you have to act successful. A successful person is going to have enough fishing poles to catch 50 fish. Because they know the island they're going to, they know that they're about to do it. It's all about being prepared. I am prepared. I mean, I look the part. I've got my trucker hat on. I've got my eye protection from the sun bouncing off the water. You don't want to be burning out your eyesight. I've got my fishing vest on. I've got my cargo shorts with my lures, my bait in my pockets. I've got my boots because, you know, it's muddy out there up against the water. The one thing that I don't have is space. But the good news is that I don't need this, and I don't need that. The good news is I can just release the fish back into the water. Once my pockets are full, Put our swimsuit, our wetsuit there. Let's rock and roll. Do it. Starting over. Over again. Man. We're not coming back until I'm hungry or until we have Fitty. Good. Although I wonder if me personally keeping track, around 40, like it's gonna be shaky fingers. We're gonna be over here like this with shaky fingers and itchy trigger thumb. And it's like, ugh! So I don't know if me keeping track of it by myself is the real way to do this. I can tell you when I got the 23 straight, I had no idea. A, that it was a thing, and B, that I was at 23 straight, so. Delta Oscar is a go. That's Dodo. Do a quick lap and see. We have our message in a bottle, and we do. I think I have that. I already knew this one. Tempted just to leave that here on this island, but let's see what our fishing situation is. Oh, look at that. Good sitch right there. Although I can't see from that angle, so we'll come over here. Really? There's 3 fish there. And I missed them all. That's a tilapia. Alright, Don. Thanks for stopping by. Oh, we got some Nook miles. 1,000. This was a 50% off trip. I only paid half price for this trip. Based on the fact that, and I don't like this angle at all for catching fish. I have no comment. Just need to let them take the fishing pole under the water. You don't even have to be quick. That's why I don't understand why this is so difficult. You get I have plenty of wiggle room on the time they bite until I have to retract my pole. But it shouldn't be this difficult. There's one. Sweet fish. Not superstitious at all. I'm just changing my pen. Alright, 1. Ah, 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 ah. Two fishes. Ah, 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 ah. No, don't go over there. Come on, dude. There, that's beautiful. 3 fishes. Ah, 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 ah. Don't worry, I'm not going to do that for all 50. That's 4. That is 4. See? It's easy. You just can't psych yourself out. Just can't psych yourself out. And that is 5. So we are going to do a color change. Can't psych your. Just do some meditation, some breathing. Just can't psych yourself out over this. That's 6. No big deal. No big deal at all. 6 in a row. That's nothing. He should be engaging here. There it is. Nothing. 7. That's okay. That was a good fishing pole. That was a good one. Fishing rod. What's the difference between a fishing rod and a fishing pole? Anybody know? Does anybody know what the difference is? That, my friends. That right there is 8. Getting pretty pumped up for this fishing tournament this weekend. Getting in some good reps. Good practice here. Especially if they have like a streak that's part of the fishing tournament. That is 9. Make one of these our victims for number 10. Kind of throw it out here. Hail Mary. Whoa! That is 10. Change up the color. I'll go green. That is 10. Oh, okay. It's just like the bug one. They have not had this game for a fishing tournament yet. So this will be my first one. Oh, that's back to back on 1s. But that is 11. Oh man, I feel bad for these fish right now. I'm on a roll. Time to go solo. Do another Hail Mary. We're just gonna kind of throw it up between a couple different fish. Oh, and on 1 again. Doesn't matter. We're at 13, and we have another one sitting right here, just ready. Be sliced and diced. $14. Wait, where are all my fish? Oh, they're there. I want to go after the little one first. Oh, what a beautiful cast. He's just going to swim right into this one. There. That, ladies and gentlemen, that is 15 straight. 15 straight. It is time to change colors again. And we're going to go with my remote's not working. There. Whatever color that is, that's what we're going to go with. 15 in a row. Feeling it. We're feeling it now, boys. The monster fish right there. That looks bigger than the normal fish. Woo. Look at that. That is one of the bigger ones. Nice. Every time I do one of these Hail Marys where I just kind of throw it up between two different fish, they go on one. Not this time. And they didn't even trick me. Like I wasn't even itching. Wasn't even itching to pull the trigger there. I knew. I knew. That counts. That doesn't count. It doesn't count, but it's counting. But that doesn't count. We're gonna go throw this boot away. Nice. Nice. That is 20 in a row. Ladies and gentlemen. 20 in a row. Not bad. We're almost halfway to the goal. Just like that. That's just like that. That's so sad. It makes me very, very sad. Well. Well. Looks like the streak stays unclaimed for yet another live stream. Another live stream without reaching the streak. That's what I'm gonna do. Is I'm going to keep doing live streams in an effort in an effort to hit 50. That hurts. I'd be lying if I said it didn't hurt. Because it hurts. I'm gonna go with my tail tucked between my legs. And I'm gonna head back to my island. A failure. That's right. I'm going to head back to my island, having failed at this little task. Oh, man. There it is, my fish tracker. Trash. Alright kids, here's what we're gonna do. We'll be back on Saturday for the fishing tournament for sure. And then next week we will be back at it, trying to finish 50 straight fish catches. I don't even know what it is after that. I think 100, but sad day in Mudville. I was on such a roll too. Like I was feeling it. We were good. All these fish right here. Like all of them, just all of them. And then there was the one. All right. We will see. We'll see everybody again on Saturday for the fishing tournament. Thank you guys for joining my live stream. I hope you guys had as much fun as I did right up until the very end. And we will. I'm not sure exactly what time on Saturday. Probably Saturday morning, most likely. But we'll start jumping in and doing some fishing tournament stuff Saturday morning. If you want, check me out over on Twitter, Twitter/PokeFodder, or @PokeFodder on Twitter, and get this thing rocking and rolling. Do some fishing. Try to get probably 300 points in order to get all of the rewards and the special items. We'll actually open all the special items on stream this time. I remember after the bug off. I didn't realize I could turn in all my points and get all the different items, and I could have done that on stream, and I didn't. I had like 600 points or something to claim. So we will do that on the live stream next time. We will see you guys on Saturday. We'll continue the fishing next week. That's all I've got for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Peace.